to the deepest secrets of different bills. At Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from the finish to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the real one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt. They try to bring me down, see me winning, you ain't like me then.
Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. Right now, listen, before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 500 likes. That'll definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in 2K community, and hopefully you can appreciate that daily 9 a.m. upload. And you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, right? Now let's get straight to this video. So yesterday, I dropped my next gen build, right? What I thought would be a dope build for next gen. Now for current gen, there is a lot of similarities to next gen, right? As far as all the different updates, like with requirements for the ball handling, blah, 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 you know, defense being enhanced and all that type of deal. And so now I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, listen, this build right here that I have, that I made, that, you know, I just basically threw to the wayside because it wasn't necessarily something that was comp, and, you know, it put myself at a disadvantage. But now I'm figuring like, yo, like if you make a couple tweaks to this thing, this will be relevant to 2K22 current gen. 6'7", 275 pounds, right? But look at everything here. The 75 ball handle, right? Basically, when I get takeover, as you can see, if you watch my previous videos, you see I'm able to momentum dribble with this build. I'm able to momentum dribble, right? I have the, good interior defense. I have good lateral quickness. I have, you know, high block, rebound, defensive rebound. This is a red and a blue pie chart. A ridiculous amount of driving, dunk, and then also the 58 3 ball with the badges. Now all of a sudden this build can really shoot, and you see here at 67. So now since it's easier to shoot, guess what? This build will be able to shoot just like in 2K20. If you remember my 2K20 lob threat, I was able to spark with that. So now all of a sudden you get my 2K21 build with the same gameplay from 2K20, and you put that all together and bring it in 2K22, I think this is gonna be a really dope build. My strength is a 99, my vert is a 98, and we all know now that strength is gonna play a very central part in finishing at the basket and your defense, okay? So I would say there's a couple tweaks that need to be made, but if those tweaks are made, this build is gonna be really, really relevant. And I'm saying tweaks meaning like, what I probably do is go with a balanced pie chart. So instead of going with strength and vert, I will go with a balanced pie chart to have a little more speed. I also would then take away my, not take away my post moves. I would take away my free throw and lower that down a little bit to where I only have 3 shooting badges. Actually, do I have 3 shooting badges now? Yeah, okay. So actually I would keep it, actually, you know what? I actually would probably keep it the same. Just take away my post moves and add it to my pass accuracy, right? And really change the pie chart, or maybe take away the post moves and add it to my perimeter defense. So I'm just giving y'all an idea. You know I always got to rock with a lob threat. So a lob threat will be running around in park next year or on the boat. And then the badges will look 19, 3, 8, 20. But there's also another build that I'm really, really excited about, and that is going to be my sharpshooter that gets contact dunks. Now, I figured that I will make a build like this to play center and run around and be able to, you know, like have fun with. But then I'll also have a true guard build, almost like the BP build. And now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the My Player Builder, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do that one, all right? All right, my nephews and nieces. So now what we're gonna do is go back here to the My Player Builder. So I told you about the lob threat, but now I'm gonna talk about catfish builds. I feel like the lob threat is gonna be a dope rare build, and I also am gonna rock with a catfish build. Now, I love that current gen still keeps pie charts, because I feel like pie charts are where you can get very creative. And I just, like I said, man, I don't want to get too deep into it, but I feel like pie charts are really good because not only does it keep people kind of boxed in and not going crazy, and it allows diversity, especially like 20 if shooting is easy, but you're also able to make catfish builds like the sharpshooter, which I'm showing you. Now, the pie chart here, and remember now they're adding like, I think they're adding more pie charts. They said like 3 or 4 more pie charts too. But so far, the way to make the sharpshooters out of here, hopefully we'll be able to get, you know, better animations with this, meaning like I can be able to get elite contact dunks. Maybe, you know, I'll be able to do that in this, but right now I'm not. But beforehand, we now know that strength is going to have a good part into the game. So speed is going to be really good too, but also strength. And that's why I'm going to go balance temporarily. We're going to rock with balance. And then what I'm going to do here is we're going to go and make this catfish build. Now, obviously, if you still, my nephews and nieces, if you're still ones that are going to be on the game and you're not getting 22, this would be a good one to look at, because this build is pretty OP. I ain't going to lie. If you've seen a lot of the clips, you know exactly what I'm talking about, my old gameplay. But this is what we're looking at right here. All right. Now, 19, 21, 16, and 1. Now, the reason why I'm going to go this way is because what I'll do is obviously make this offense a heavy on 22, allow my teammates to have the defense and take care of all that. I feel like it's always going to be something like this. You know, just like I said, you know, if you have a build like on 20, like I keep on referring back to 20 because it seems like 20 is going to be the wave as far as like how they're going to be trying to go on with it. A lot of people had builds that didn't have defense, you know, like a pure green, you know, sharpshooting facilitator doing fadeaways, or a shot creator, or like a play shot. They didn't have defense, but people still played on 2s with it. Of course, a lot of that was on 3s too. You know, you have like your defensive people that can help out a lot. On your defensive end, you worry about the offense. So I'm gonna rock like this temporarily. I think this is gonna be dope. Sharpshooter name with contact dunks. And you can also do a 3-point specialist like this too. Body type, we'll go define. We'll go 6'5" with this. Hopefully we might be able to go a little bit shorter if need be. And then the wingspan, we will drop down to 79.7. And again, you know, like I said, you do get a +4 to all this stuff. So you have the 84 driving dunk. You also have like the 86 mid-range shot, the 84 3-ball. The 84 3-ball and the 84 driving dunk, that is really good, especially on 20. If you're going to be on 22, shooting is a lot easier. So you can expect anything over an 80, you're going to spark pretty well. I also have the ball handling of an 83 and this 82 pass accuracy, the 79 perimeter defense, and of course the 77 lateral quickness. This is all based on the premise of getting that +4 when you hit 99. We don't know if that's going to be true or not. You also get the +8 on your physicals, so that means you're looking at an 86 speed with an 86 acceleration, along with an 86 vert, and then you have a 69 strength. So that 69 strength to play a part. Also being a little more physical, getting more blow-bys. So that's what we're looking at. And again, you got to go with that slash and takeover to be able to just posterize people. But this is what you have, that sharpshooter. So that's what we're looking at, my nephews and nieces. I'm either going to go with my lob, well, not either. I'm going with the lob threat as a rare build, and then I'm going with the sharpshooter as a catfish build. So again, let me know in the comment section what you're looking at for current gen, what builds you're trying to go with. I'll be very interested. I will be interacting in the comment section, so let me know. But other than that, my nephews and nieces, this is your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the banger, man. And you know, when I say I'm back soon on the banger, you know exactly what day I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
Pockets full of white men with green faces, like I mix the colors of the Indiana Pacers. Yeah, you get that rhyme later.